Completely true, isn't it? This system of Christianity, I say to you again, in this land is going to be toppled, and I've been saying it for years, shaken because it's shakeable. And the Lord's going to topple it suddenly in the deluge, followed by invasion. It's all coming to nothing, which is what it means to God to begin with as far as the system goes. People mean something to God. The system means nothing to God. God wants a leadership, hear me, of strong convictions that holiness is no joke. Purity is no joke. Being the Lord's is no joke and not a laughing matter. Being completely given over to the Lord instead of ourselves is not an option. It's a must. Of being rewired from the inside by the Spirit of God to the proclamation, to the example living of Christ is not an option. Without purity, no man's going to see the Lord. You understand that, right? But everything's been redefined in our day. And what years ago was taboo in the church has become an open door now. A playground of Satan. I understand, guys. There's a lot of religious nonsense in the ode. But we have gone way over into the other ditch. And there's no distinction now to amount to anything between the world and the church world. We live like them. We act like them. We do everything like them. God aims to make a distinction between the righteous and the wicked again. And He's going to do it by death. So that the population of this nation is reduced by over 50%. You heard me right. And what will be a devastation to this nation and others, no use running. You cannot escape. There is only one hope in this, and that's the God of all hope. I was merciful by saying over 50%, because it's way lower than that. You awake? You understand what's about to happen? You understand what you're going to live through if you live? I would be remiss to not warn us clearly. I cannot talk about the potholes. I cannot talk about the deluge. I cannot talk about invasion without getting to the nitty-gritty of this thing. When blood up to the horses' bridles becomes a reality, Madeline, not a joke. A biblical fulfillment, not a fantasy, Minnie. Right? We face what will be the most destructive times in human history. You hear that? The most destructive times in human history. And we face what will be the glory of the Lord rising within a remnant. A remnant. Few there be that find the life. Are we a part of that few? Or are we playing games here together? Are we in the reality of what we read? Are we in the reality of what we pass around? Do we love teaching, but not the teacher? I'm talking about me now, and I'm about the Lord. Do we love information, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, and the information it can give even about Christianity? Or are we in the good of it? Can we sing it but not live it? Can we dance it but not live it? Everything will be shaken. Everything.